We know you've always been a big Raiders guy, and now with all the stuff about them possibly moving to Las Vegas, the billionaire pulled out of the stadium deal, so that's all in flux. What do you make of that whole possibility, and how would they be in Vegas?
I mean, you know, the Raiders are going to be the Raiders, but the NFL, come on, man, they make billions of dollars. They should build these guys a stadium. Why do teams have to move and move? And, you know, I think it's ridiculous with all the money that's circling the NFL. They can't build a stadium right there in Oakland. You know, they play in a prison right now. You know what I mean? So they can build them a new stadium.
Yeah, we see the inmates on TV.
Without a doubt. Yeah. Without a doubt. So I don't get it. You know, these teams are hopscotching and jumping around. It don't make any sense.
So you're not feeling, you're an LA native, you're not feeling the Chargers? You're not feeling the Rams?
You know, the Rams, it's like an ex-girlfriend that moves back into your house, you know. You feel like it worked before, it might can work again, but we broke up for a reason, so, you know, you're not sure. So that's kind of how I am. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. You know, at least they are welcome. You know, the Chargers are like, you know, the Hatfields and the McCoys, and they, you know, they marry each other or something. So, and they move in, and it's just awkward. I can't imagine a Chargers home game when they play the Raiders, how they gonna feel in their own stadium.
Yeah, oh, that's a good point. Should be
terrible.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And another thing you got going on is your 3-on-3 tournament.
Oh yeah, the Big
League,
Three.
Big Three. And you got two of my favorite players of all time already, in Allen Iverson and White Chocolate.
Yeah.
You know, what can we expect here?
Old school 3-on-3 basketball. You know, we letting them hand check and trash talk. You know, and it's gonna be great. You know, these guys can still play in the half court setting. You know, one game a week. It's great because we're gonna move around like the UFC, and it's gonna be a road show. We're gonna have all the games in one arena. You know, so we have 8 teams, 4 games a night, great entertainment. Great hard-nosed basketball, professional 3-on-3. And we got some great people. We got people like you say, Allen Iverson, Chauncey Billups, Jermaine O'Neal, Mike Bibby, Ricky Davis, Al Harrington. So you know, we're grabbing the guys who are fresh out the league and who still got game. You know, we're not just picking the name. We want the game. We're gonna have a combine. We're gonna have a draft. It's gonna be fun.
That is good. You're gonna play it all with these guys because you can play.
This is pro.
Why?
You know what I mean?
Oh, wait.
I cannot play with these guys. There's no celebrity, you know. No, this is the real deal. These guys are still top athletes, and in this 3-on-3 setting, they're going to be spectacular.
I like that because, you know, the All-Star game, you always get Timberlake and Bieber running around with somebody.
No, we don't want that.
You know, Jamie Foxx, yes.
No, we want the real deal. You know, and we hope to entice guys who are superstars to, you know, come on, KG. You know, I know Paul Pierce might be getting out the league.
That's right.
Vince Carter, Kobe. You know, so we want them to come play. We know they still got it. They miss it. And we want to provide the stage.
All right. We know you like Phil Jackson. You're a Lakers fan. You have reason to like Bulls fans.
What's not to like?
Well, come sit here every day. Have you been following what's going on with him and Melo? I'm just curious. Do you know Melo at all?
Yeah.
Following this whole soap opera?
Yeah. You know, it's awkward. It's extremely awkward. And, you know, at the end of the day, they're going to have to work it out because, you know, if Melo don't want to go nowhere, he's not going to go nowhere, you know. So I just think they got to work it out, figure it out. You know, is he going to be a part of this? You see it's affecting the other parts of the team because when you're in limbo and your main piece is in limbo, that means the whole team is in limbo because you don't know this guy go, what other moves are they going to make? So it's affecting the whole franchise, and they got to do something about it.
All right, let's forget the sports for 1 second here. Cube, come on, you're on set. I have to ask you about this. If I can call you Cube.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the beginning.
Presumptuous, Sal.
Yeah, no, I know. NWA. I mean, I remember listening to tapes in 6th grade. I probably shouldn't have been listening to, but huge fan. And then, of course, of your individual stuff afterward. But how about the reunion? The movie came out, which I thought was fantastic. Your son did a tremendous job. Really, as a whole, the movie was great. And I know you guys performed a little bit. I know you had a song years ago, too, Chin Check. I was in 99.
Yeah.
But you haven't come together. I know Dre's waiting on Detox forever. When, though, are we going to get the NWA reunion?
I have no idea. You know, like I said, Dre is the Pied Piper of all of us. So, you know, whenever he's ready to do it, we'll do it. It'll look kind of silly for us to do it without him. So, you know, he's out there spending all that money he got now.
He doesn't need
When
it.
he gets tired of spending money, he'll probably want to go do a record.
You get beats for free thanks to him? You get your beats fixed thanks to him? I
got to hook up.
I bet you do, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
One other question. Obviously, the fashion, the hats, NWA, the Kings hat, the Raiders hat was iconic.
Yeah.
You're a Lakers fan. Was it just color scheme that you didn't put a Lakers hat on that I don't remember?
Yeah, you know, I don't think we could be called the world's most dangerous group and, you know, in that gold and purple, you know what I mean? So the Raiders was just perfect. The image, you know, the city, you know, is that image. You know, it's not that we took on the Raiders image. We are that image. And they were perfect for us. And it was, you know, like a slice of time and then they were gone. But you know, it was a great intersection between music and sports. And, you know, we had did a special on that called Straight Outta LA that was great. So it's just a, you know, it's just a great team that I wish was still there. And, you know, it'll never, I guess we'll never match that feeling again, you know, that a team and a group was really so locked in together.
No doubt.